Hammond Report. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist, and I'm back with my daily Hammond Report for July 28th of 2020. And it's a Tuesday. I want to thank everybody for joining me here for a few minutes of my music and stories. And today we are still in pandemic quarantino, folks. I'm watching right now the hearing of Attorney General Barr, and he is one oily character. But nonetheless, it's interesting to watch and listen to the responses and some of the guy without the jacket, you know what I'm talking about. He's crazy, man. Anyway, that's what's going on right now. And this music and video that you're seeing, I want to tell you about it. This was in 1994 during the Musikmesse, and I got my friends to come over from California to Frankfurt, Germany. And this gig was at a place that I played over 200 times. And I had been living in Frankfurt right then, actually. It's called the Jazz Kneipe on the Berlienrstrasse, in back of the famous Steigenberger Frankfurter Hof Hotel. Very, very interesting place. We had a lot of good times there. And we're playing the Lee Morgan classic, Sidewinder. I want to thank my friend Burkhard Weineck, a professional cameraman, who shot my camera for me this evening. And I had this wacky camera from Canon. It was called an A1 Digital High 8. It had digital special effects in it. And it didn't always work right. And high cassettes had dropouts sometimes, you know. But I'm happy to be able to salvage this for this Hammond Report today. And that's Al Wittig, the tenor player from the Buckeye State, Ohio. He was in the Air Force at the time. There's Barry Finnerty on the guitar. Let's see, what else is happening? I dug out the George Foreman grill, which I have never actually used, but I'm going to try an experiment today and cook up a Beyond Burger experimentally in the kitchen. So I'll let you know how that comes out. I'm trying to lay off the meat these days, folks, you know? Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good out there. It's been crazy times. Yeah. Back there on the drums is James Preston. So James and myself and Barry, we had been, I believe that day, or maybe the day before actually, on American Forces Network Radio, and we did a live broadcast on there. I brought that to you on an earlier Hammond Report, and that was an amazing experience. So at this gig, Al Wittig came and joined us, and I believe he was stationed up in Kaiserslautern. We used to call that K-Town, and they still have the air base up there. I played up there at the NCO clubs, you know. It was nice playing at the Jazz Kneipe. There was a house PA there, real old style. So all I had to do was roll my XB2 Hammond in there, set it up and plug it in the house. And Regina, the boss, she cooked up many little pizzas that kept me going when I was living in Frankfurt. I really appreciated that gig. I played there over 200 times. There were days when I had nothing happening. She'd call me up and she'd say, "Well, what are you doing tonight?" And I'd say, "Well, Regina, nothing." And then she'd say, "Good, come and play tonight." And it was a 5-hour gig. We hit at 10 o'clock. In Deutsch, they'd say 22 Uhr bis 3 Uhr, till 3 o'clock in the morning. And this place, many musicians would come there after their gigs and join us, sometimes on the bandstand or just hang out with us. And it was a beautiful scene, you know, I really miss it. Regina finally retired and moved to España, or Spain, to be near her son. So I hope she's doing okay. And I hope everybody out there is doing okay. Oh yeah, I want to tell you, I've been watching Lee Sklar's daily postings on YouTube and Facebook sometimes when he's not banned from there. It is so funny. The other day, he apparently doesn't know how to do any editing. His wife must have stuck her head in the door and he said, "I'm filming." Well, we don't have to worry about that here because this is already filmed. And thanks a lot, Burkhard, for rolling the camera on us. And I do know how to do a little bit of editing. At least I ought to chop some things off that need to be chopped, you know? It's a beautiful thing. We're living in a digital world. I'll play some organ for you. I think we ran out of tape before the end of the tune. Yeah. So before we do run out of tape, I just want to say, everybody have a great day and a better one tomorrow. Join me here tomorrow because I'll have another Hammond Report for you every day until this thing is over. I just want to say the one last thing before I get out of here, and that is, bye-bye now.